Good morning. As introduced, I have around about 12 to 15 minutes to tell you a little about what are the biggest pitfalls for startup companies to bring an idea to a product. May I introduce myself? My name is Markus Vogt. I'm the Segment Director, Healthcare and Wearables at EBV Elektronik. EBV Elektronik is one of the leading semiconductor distributor in Europe. And we are a proud partner of the this year IoT Innovation World Cup. More details on that later. Okay, first slide. From idea to a product, it takes time. You need to spend effort. You need to have luck, and you have to need for right partners. The first phase is finding the right idea. If you find the right idea, it might happen that you had a very nice evening at a bar with your friends, and suddenly you got the right idea. And with your friend, you want to start a company. So having a brilliant idea, you need just 0.5% talent. Roughly 90%, 95% is effort. So you have to spend a lot of time and a lot of effort to, let's say, finalize the idea. In terms of time, it takes up to 6 to 12 months to finalize the idea and start your own company. Then you move from your idea into a design phase. This is where you talk about hardware. Or, in case of a software startup, where you finalize requirements of your application, what you want to develop. This phase takes around between 12 and 18 months. And then it's getting tricky. Out of the prototype phase, you're still very keen on what your product can do in the market. But then, this is the most critical part of the whole development, how to move a working prototype into production. And that is a place where a lot of companies fail. Okay, the major pitfalls we have when it comes to from a startup into a company. The time to market acceptance might take longer than you expect, because you come with your brilliant idea and say, this is what the world needs, and nobody understands you. So this takes time. Then, if you don't have a clear manufacturing and distribution strategy from the beginning, that might be tricky. Depending on your end market, there are several requirements concerning quality approval processes. For example, medical devices. If you build a new medical devices, you have to look at certain certification processes like the CE label, FDA classification. This is something you have to consider, and that takes another several months of your time. And what you do if the first idea fails? Do you have an exit strategy out of the whole thing? Or you end up with a bunch of credits which you can't fulfill. Funding. How to raise enough money to survive the first two phases and have money left to start a production. Again, here you have to find the right partners. And this is the last point. If you don't have the right partners for financing and for your production, the whole thing has a high risk to fail. Okay, a little bit more in detail. Finding the right idea. Take your time to find and describe your idea. It might be that the first idea born at a bar with your friends might be not the best. If it comes to market intelligence, so do some research. Talk with guys in your end market and visit trade shows or get an impression on shows like STEER to get an idea about the size of your target market. If the target market is just too small or too niche, it doesn't make sense at all. And of course, plan carefully, starting with financial, starting with the people in your team, and project schedule. This is very important. If you don't have a clear project schedule, then it's getting tricky. Okay, and in the end, find partners from the industry that can help you. Then, design phase, a little bit more in detail here. You should stay focused and keep your project milestones. Again, project schedule is key. You have certain milestones you want to achieve. Keep them. Try to keep them. There's a big risk that in the design phase, you want to add features plus features, again a new feature, and then you end up in a mess. Keep your project schedule. But it might happen that you end in a dead end with one of your, let's say, developments. Look for alternatives early enough. Look for help. Talk with application engineers that can help you in a critical phase of your design. Think about professional help from a design house. There are a lot of design houses who can help you at a certain level in your design. And, of course, with the help of your partners, select the right products and development tools. EBV can help you there. I will explain it later. Start with the documentation from the first day. If you just postpone your documentation to the end of the project, you will never succeed. Start from day one. And this is also very important. You have to have a sales and marketing plan ready. Because if you start with financial partners, you need to have that. You need to have a business plan. Otherwise, you don't get any funding. And then the design phase is over, your prototype is ready, the product is nice, the market is ready, then it comes to production. And here there are some critical points. First of all, you need production partners. You don't have an electronic production at home, I suppose. So here you need one, a very flexible one in the first stage. This is for industrial prototyping or for the first 100 parts. And then another one for mass production. Here again, a lot of companies, they try to enter the Asian market immediately. They want to produce in Asia from the beginning. Don't do that. Really, don't do that. I saw a lot of companies struggling and failing when they had the brilliant idea to produce their product immediately from day one in China. It was faster copied and on the market than your own product. So be careful here. Find a partner here in Europe that can help you, and if you reach the millions of devices you want to produce, then it's time to find a partner in Asia. Again, you have to plan carefully because especially contract manufacturers for the electronics, they need some time, advanced timing, to start a new production line. And have a close look at your bill of material before starting production. Do you have all devices available? Is there one of the devices obsolete? Because this is a real big threat. You start a production and then you recognize one of your main device or main product in your whole system is obsolete. What to do? Go back. Okay, how can EBV a partner of you for your product? We are, as I said, a distributor for semiconductor products. So we help customers bring their product to the market. This is how we address different customer segments. One of the customer segments we support are startup companies. Here we are advisor. We bring together design and manufacturing partners. We offer ready-to-copy solution for a quick jump start into a project. And we support software and cloud services. Okay, these are some, in the following slides you see some examples of our IoT development kits. So they're easy to use, they're complete solutions which you can start immediately with your design, especially if you are more concentrated on software than on hardware. So this is our Iris kit. It's a complete cloud on chip networking solution. This is the complete evaluation kit based on Arduino. Then we have a network product called Janus. It contains of different sensor nodes plus a router for the internet. This is the evaluation kit. So you have the router, the programming and debugging tools, and the sensor nodes. This is more detail on the router and on the sensor node. So here the sensor node contains motion sensors, environmental sensors, LEDs, a UART for tracing, and NFC tag for easy commissioning. Heracles is our newest device. We have a release end of May. It's a complete M2M GSM module with integrated SIM card and data package. So you can start at, let's say, 20 megabytes prepaid on a SIM card. So this is for, let's say, a cheap IoT connected node, a complete jumpstart. So this is how it works. You have a GSM module based on a SIMCOM module. Then you have the integrated SIM card, and then you have data package starting with 10 megabyte. Here we work together with Orange, our partner in France, to provide a complete solution to the market. So this is easy to use. Okay, again, it will be released end of May. Okay. EBV, as I said in the beginning, we are a proud partner of the IoT Innovation World Cup 2017-2018. The registration already started 1st of March, but it's always time to do that again. We have the brochures of the IoT Innovation World Cup today with us, so you can get more details on that. On top of what the IoT Innovation World Cup let's say, offers as prizes, EBV provides their own European award. This award is worth 10,000 euro. So if you register yourself with your idea, with your product, in the end, you have the chance to win 10,000 euro and become EBV IoT hero. This is how to register. You go to the IoT Innovation World Cup website. You can register. The registration is completely free of charge, and you have the choice to order free development kits. All the development kits I mentioned here are free of charge if you're registered. And if everything is in place, you just need a little bit of luck, and you have your product on the market. Thank you very much. Questions? I'm around here the whole day. You see me running around here on the startup area. Feel free to just contact me. Thank you.